Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Wisdom English podcast. I am Sarah.
And I am Brian. Welcome to episode 190, everybody.
Brian, look out the window. What do you see?
I see the sky. I see some clouds. It looks nice.
Nice? Just nice? Brian, in the UK, looking out the window and discussing what we see is our national sport. It is more popular than football.
I forgot you British people are obsessed with the weather.
We are, because our weather is so unpredictable. We can have 4 seasons in one day: sun, rain, wind, and snow, all before lunch.
That is why today's topic is essential. We are going to teach you how to talk about the weather.
It is the #1 icebreaker in the world. If you want to start a conversation with a stranger, you talk about the weather.
So, whether you're freezing in winter or sweating in summer, we have the vocabulary for you. Let's get started.
The basics. Is it just sunny?
Sarah, if the sun is shining, English learners usually just say, "It is sunny." But that gets boring, right?
It does. We have so many better ways to describe a beautiful day. You can say, "It's a lovely day."
Or if there are no clouds at all, you say, "There isn't a cloud in the sky." Or simply, "It's clear."
If the sun is very strong and bright, we say, "It's bright." Don't forget your sunglasses. It's very bright out there.
Now, what if it is hot, like really hot?
If it is pleasantly warm, just say, "It's warm." But if it is extremely hot, we say, "It's a scorcher."
A scorcher. That implies it is burning hot. In the US, we also say it's boiling.
We say that too. It's boiling hot, like water in a kettle. Or if it is hot and wet at the same time, that uncomfortable feeling.
That is humid or muggy.
Muggy means the air feels heavy and sticky. You sweat just by standing still.
When it's that hot, we say it's like a sauna out there.
In the UK, if the temperature goes above 25 degrees Celsius, we officially call it a heat wave, and we all panic and buy ice cream.
25 degrees, Sarah. That's just a nice spring day in California.
Well, we aren't used to the heat, but we are used to the wet stuff. Let's talk about rain. Brian, did you know the Eskimos have 50 words for snow? Well, the British have 50 words for rain.
I believe it, because just saying it is raining is not specific enough.
Exactly. Let's start with light rain, very light. We call this spitting.
It's spitting. That sounds gross, Sarah, like the sky is spitting on you.
It is a bit gross, but it just means tiny drops. You don't even need an umbrella. Then, a little bit heavier is drizzle.
Drizzle, fine misty rain. It is annoying because it gets you wet without you realizing it.
Now, normal rain. We often call it a shower. We're expecting some showers this afternoon. This implies it will start and stop.
But what if it's raining really hard, like violent rain?
Then we say it's pouring. I can't go out, it's pouring.
Or the famous idiom, "It's raining cats and dogs."
Stop, Brian. Stop right there. Students learn this idiom in textbooks, but do native speakers actually use it?
Honestly, rarely. It sounds very old-fashioned, like something my grandmother would say.
Exactly. If you want to sound natural, don't say it's raining cats and dogs. Say it's bucketing down, UK, or it's chucking it down.
In the US, we might say it's coming down in buckets, or simply, it's really coming down out there.
And if you get caught in that rain without a coat, you're soaked.
You are soaked to the bone, very wet, or drenched.
Being drenched is miserable, but do you know what else is miserable? Trying to understand American temperatures.
Brian, it is a beautiful day. It is 75 degrees outside.
75 degrees? Brian, we're all dead. We've boiled alive.
Oh, right. The Celsius versus Fahrenheit problem.
Listeners, this is crucial. Most of the world uses Celsius, C. The USA uses Fahrenheit, F, and they're totally different numbers.
Let's translate. 30 degrees Celsius is hot, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. 30 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing, below 0 Celsius.
So, if an American says it's in the 30s, wear a coat. If a British person says it's in the 30s, go to the beach.
We often group temperatures by tens. It's in the 60s, meaning 60 to 69 Fahrenheit. This is mild. It's in the 90s, meaning 90 to 99 Fahrenheit. This is very hot.
In the UK, we usually refer to specific numbers. It's 10 degrees, it's -5.
There's also something called the real feel or wind chill.
Yes, the thermometer might say 5 degrees, but because of the cold wind, it feels like -5. We say it feels like -5.
Speaking of -5, let's talk about the cold.
Brian, I hate the cold. I am a summer person. How do we describe a cold day?
If it's just a little cold, we say it's chilly. It's a bit chilly this morning. Take a jacket.
In the UK, we have a fun word, nippy. Ooh, it's a bit nippy out there. It means the cold is nipping or biting your skin.
If it is colder than chilly, we say it's cold. And if it is extremely cold, it's freezing.
Put the heating on, I'm freezing. You can also say it's bitter or bitterly cold. This is when the wind hurts your face.
Another descriptive word is frosty. This is when the grass is white with ice in the morning.
Now the wind. Light wind is a breeze, a gentle breeze. That is nice.
Strong wind is windy or blustery.
Blustery is a great word. It sounds like the wind blowing, a blustery day. If it is dangerous wind, we call it a gale.
I remember being in a gale in Scotland. I couldn't walk in a straight line. The wind pushed me sideways.
Gales are scary, but in America you have weather that is truly terrifying.
In the UK, your weather is mostly just grey. In the US, our weather tries to kill us.
It is true. You have everything.
We have hurricanes, huge tropical storms with strong winds and rain. In Asia, these are called typhoons.
And you have tornadoes, the twisting funnels of wind.
I saw a tornado once in Kansas. The sky turned green. It sounded like a train coming. We had to hide in the basement.
That is petrifying. Remember that word from the last episode. In winter, you also have blizzards.
A blizzard is a severe snowstorm with high winds and low visibility. You can't see your hand in front of your face.
We also talk about the forecast. The weather forecast is the prediction of what will happen.
And usually the forecast is wrong. 10% chance of rain usually means you're going to get soaked.
That leads us nicely to some weather idioms, because we use weather words to describe life, not just the sky. Brian, I can't come to work today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather.
Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. Under the weather means feeling sick, usually just a cold or flu, nothing serious.
Another one. We invite you to a picnic, but you can't come. You ask for a rain check.
To take a rain check, it means I can't do it now, but I would like to do it later. Can I take a rain check on dinner tonight? I have to work late.
How about come rain or shine?
That means no matter what happens, I will be at your wedding, come rain or shine.
And if someone is trying to ruin your happy moment, we say they are raining on my parade.
I was so happy about my new haircut, but my brother laughed at it. He really rained on my parade.
One more. Break the ice.
To break the ice means to say or do something to make people feel relaxed in a social situation. Talking about the weather is a great way to break the ice.
Perfect loop. So how do we actually do that? How do we start a small talk conversation?
You are standing at a bus stop next to a stranger. It is raining. Sarah, teach us the British way to start a chat.
The golden rule is question tags. You say, terrible weather, isn't it? Or lovely day, isn't it?
And what must the other person do?
Serious? They must agree. It is a social contract. If I say, cold today, isn't it? And you say, no, I'm hot, the conversation dies. You're weird.
So even if I disagree, I should agree.
Yes. You say, yes, it is a bit nippy, or certainly is. Then you can complain. Complaining about the weather brings people together.
Let's try. Wow, freezing today, isn't it?
Absolutely freezing. I can't wait for summer.
Me too. Although, knowing our luck, it would just rain all summer anyway.
Too right. See? We're best friends now.
What if the weather is changeable? You can say, looks like it might rain later.
Or, it looks like it's clearing up, meaning the clouds are going away.
Or, my favorite, at least it's not raining.
That is the most British optimism I have ever heard, Brian. Conclusion.
We have covered a storm of vocabulary today, Sarah.
We certainly have. We learned that it's not just sunny, it's a scorcher. It's not just raining, it's bucketing down.
We navigated the Celsius versus Fahrenheit war, and we learned idioms like rain check and under the weather.
My advice, don't ignore the weather. Use it. Look out the window every morning and try to describe it in English. It looks a bit overcast today.
And next time you're in an elevator with a stranger, break the ice. Nice day, isn't it?
Listeners, we want to know what the weather is like where you are right now.
Is it spitting? Is it muggy? Is it a scorcher? Tell us in the comments.
We hope you have a sunny day wherever you are.
Stay dry. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.